So if anybody has clarification or anything that you want to ask me or talk to me about regarding the situation, I'm fucking an open book right now. So.
Well, what happened altogether?
The long and short of it is, it started with, it started a long time ago. Dame used to do little side swipes at me online for various reasons. Like, I would post something and then I'd see something on the Funk Volume page, like, regarding exactly what I posted without actually saying my name, and I'd just be like, man, that's kind of shitty. I'd say something back, and then kind of little subtle side swipes at each other, and it's not me antagonizing the shit, mind you. Hopsin and Dame are two completely different people. Dame is one of the type of people who is very self-centered, self-serving, and he uses the influence with Hopsin to his own advantage, and he wants to be that big, Travis O'Gwen, like, boss guy, like, sitting behind a desk and being the big, calling the shots, and, like, having some chick come up and feed him grapes and shit. But he hasn't earned the respect, and he doesn't get the respect from the people around him. So he tries to take it by being an asshole to people. And in life, you'll recognize those type of people. There's people like me who genuinely give a shit about the people around me, and I only literally want the best for the people in my inner circle and for Hopsin and for people in my life. Like, you can ask anybody who's ever dealt with me. Like, of course, I have my problems just like everybody else. I've put my foot in my mouth, and everybody falls short. But in my heart, I genuinely care about the people around me, my fans, and, like, I don't want badness for anybody. And over the years since I met Hopsin, you guys gotta understand that when me and Hopsin first met, I was bigger than him. I was way bigger than him. I had fucking 30,000 friends on MySpace. Hopsin had like 8. And I was out there meeting with Strange Music in California, and this was 2010, early 2010. And I reached out to Hopsin like, yo, dude, I like what you're doing. We should connect. So it's not like I'm not just like hopping on board all of a sudden because Hopsin's gaining fame and shit. It's not like that at all. My relationship with Hopsin goes back before any of his fame even came about. And all I wanted to do with Hopsin was to mentor him and help him get to the next level, because I saw that he was doing a lot of great things, but he was doing a lot of great things in a really bootleg way. And even though he's further along career-wise than me, I'm further along, like, grown man-wise compared to Hopsin. Like, that's the dynamic between me and him. So on a career level, he's further than me, but on a personal level, like, I'm more of a big brother type figure than him. You know, like, I know what it's like. I mean, I own my own house. I have for 3 years. Like, I've been up and out and about, and I've paid my own bills, and I've went through foreclosure and having vehicles fucking, repossessed from me, and I've went from living on the streets to, like, hell and back over this music shit, and I've come up out of it. I saved my money. I got a bullshit job for a couple of years. I bought a house. I got people who rent from me and pay my bills, and, like, I got my shit together on a personal level outside of music. Now, Hopsin is not like that, and there's nothing against him. He comes from a different dynamic. Everybody has their different backgrounds. He's still with his mom and stuff, but it's not because that's a bad thing. He's just taking care of that. And, he's taking care of his family, which is honorable and shit, but he has more of that, that teenager vibe. I have more of that, like, grown man vibe. That's the difference between me and him. So it's always been that dynamic with me and him, and I love the dude genuinely, like a brother. Like, he's as a human being, he's one of the most honest, intellectually pure people I've ever met. And that's why I think he's superstar material. But Dame hovers around him and got invested with him early on because he figured that he could use Hopsin to get his money and his fame. And he came at Hopsin when Hopsin was leaving Ruthless and took care of him and handled his business shit. And, established the Funk Volume and did all that. He has a business degree and shit. I'm different. Like, I'm not like Hopsin. I run all my own shit. I'm the buck where the buck stops with the Jokerr Entertainment. I have people who work for me, yes. I got a shipping manager, and I have people who work for my online shit and that stuff, but I'm not, I'm the dude over here. I don't have some motherfucker making my decisions for me or booking my stuff. Like, I run my shit. And that's the difference between me and Funk Volume. But Dame, for whatever reason, if you're close to Hopsin, you get in that inner circle, and you don't just cow to him when he tries to throw his weight around and do his bullshit, he'll immediately make you an enemy. And you all have dealt with people like that before. Everybody's dealt with people like that in life who are just those bitter, vindictive people who will not leave shit alone and just want to cockblock you at any stretch whenever they can. And that's how Dame has always been, but I've always kept my mouth shut and been cool because of my friendship with Hopsin, because I don't want to fuck up what he's doing, you know, or bring strife between his camp. But after this last little thing, I don't care anymore, because, like, Hopsin basically turned on me directly. Like, just this morning, he was talking about taking the video and waiting to put it out and getting all the green screen shit fixed and putting my thing in and stuff, and I was like, dude, if you're gonna pull my part from the video, I was just supposed to do a cameo. I was like juggling some balls and dancing around and being an idiot in the background, like some little glowy things. It was just supposed to be a cameo, just for the effect, because it was kind of a amusement part Joker thing. And then last night he told me he pulled my part from the video because of Funk Volume being all bitter because of my post about the Funk Volume contest. And I was like, dude, if you're gonna pull my part from the video because they're telling you to, first of all, it's your fucking video and it's your company, and I'm supposed to be your friend. Like, you should be able to put whatever the hell you want in there, and they need to accept that and respect your decision. Secondly, I fucking drove out there and shot 70% of the shit. Me and Carlos, we were behind the camera the entire time. I fucking drove around in alleyways looking for shit to burn for that. We stole a park barrel for that barrel scene behind the, you know, that burning barrel scene. Like that was a dresser that I found at fucking 3 a.m. in the middle of the night after a 14-hour shoot, driving around looking for shit in the alleyways to burn in the barrel just to make it look good, you know, setting it up. We went hard on that shit, dude, and we all went hard. Hopsin went hard, I went hard. Everybody did that super guerrilla style and shit, and like the green screen, it was just tough. You know, Gmo, video shoots are tough as fuck. You gotta pull stuff off, and it's a nightmare. And I was right there the whole time. And I'm not doing this because I want my career to springboard off of Hopsin shit. I could give a fuck less. Hopsin fans don't even like me. Whenever he does post my shit, like, you know, 70-80% of them are like, oh, this guy fucking sucks and blah, blah, blah. That's cool, dude. I don't care, dude. I got my own shit going. I'm 100% confident in myself. I don't need Hopsin, Funk Volume, Strange, Psychopathic. It doesn't fucking matter because I'm that dude. I'm a superstar, period. End of story. There's nothing anybody can do to stop me from that. But I do love being a part of innovative, new, creative shit. And Hopsin is innovative, new, creative shit. I love his stuff. He's just fun. He's energetic. He's charismatic. So we're out there, and I know he needs better quality, so I connected him with Carlos Berger, who's the guy who did all my videos, the last couple videos you guys saw, who's just fucking phenomenal cinematographer. He has the talent, the know-how, and he has the equipment to make Hopsin shit look on point. So, you know, I just want to see his shit get better. And we're out there busting our asses and stuff. And then Dame is sitting in some room somewhere doing whatever Dame does the entire time the video's getting done. And just because I don't agree with the way Dame handled the Funk Volume contest, which everybody knows was bullshit. You guys all know that contest was bullshit. Who the fuck is busy, dude? Like, get out of here, dude. Come on, man. Like, I just called it. I just said what it is. I didn't do this shit. I entered their contest so they'd have someone to look up to, so that when you see the last year's winner, it's not some asshole like on a rooftop, like dancing around like a fucking retard in front of a cell phone camera or something. You know, I'm setting a new bar for them, for their contest. I didn't need to do that shit, regardless. It was just mutual benefit. But Dame takes his personal hate from me from our little bullshit back in the day, and he's like, Joker can't win this contest, period. You know, he can't do it. Let's just take the next cleanest video that's safe and mainstream and just throw it right in front of him. And even Hopsin told me he thought I should have won, but he wasn't even part of the shit because he was doing the video. It was the days they were voting, we were all out there doing the video. So, anyways, Dame's doing what he's doing, and we're over here busting our asses and shit, you know. And then, not to mention, on the day of the actual announcement, Dame, Swizz, DJ Hoppa, and Dizzy Wright were all in the exact same physical room as I was, the green screen studio, filming all that green screen shit from Hopsin's video. Swizz, Dizzy Wright, and DJ Hoppa all come up to me individually, kissing my ass, telling me about how amazing my video was. DJ Hoppa's like, oh man, you just came in and swept the competition, man. That shit's fucking crazy, dude. Swizz is like, dude, you did that quadruple time rapping, man. How do you do that shit? That was fucking nuts, dude. And these dudes are like kissing my ass left and right. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool, man. I appreciate that shit. And then 2 hours later,